Hey groupies, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer, you can call me PD, and today we are watching Come See Me by AOA. I have been watching Queendom, we're doing that on Patreon by the way, link is in the description if you want to watch our Queendom reactions, and I have found basically a newfound love for AOA. I think for me personally, I have just liked AOA's title tracks, I like some of their B-sides, but I never really got into them, but we got to see such a diverse side of AOA in Queendom. Oh my god, that egotistic performance, oh my god, that sent me over the moon. So I'm excited to check this out. This seems like, just based on like promotional images I have seen, it looks like it's a huge change up for AOA. Now, before we get into this video is actually sponsored by Skillshare. A lot of people often ask me, how did you get into filmmaking? How do I get into filmmaking? And honestly, the truth is, I never went to college. I am completely self-taught and I learned everything I know online. Back in my day, there weren't services like Skillshare where you can take online classes for whatever different subject you want. Even before Skillshare reached out to me, I've used Skillshare before because I wanted to get into VFX. And I found that Skillshare is the best way to do it. Now, Skillshare has a unique offer just for you guys, just for our groupies. You get 2 free months of Skillshare if you guys use my link in the description down below. That's right, 2 free months. Oh my god, I don't even get 2 free months. That's crazy. So if you guys want to learn something new, you want to pursue the arts or anything else, honestly, whatever you want to try and learn, it might be on Skillshare. Go ahead and check it out. Again, use the link in the description below and get 2 free months of Skillshare. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Let's get into this video. This is Come See Me by AOA, and this is your form of therapy. Okay, so both in the audio and visual realm, this is so different from any other AOA comeback. Oh my god. That moment when she just looks at the camera and she's wrapping her fist. Oh, you know it's dark because they have guns. She has such an amazing voice. Ooh, it's actually very AOA of them. Oh, this set looks familiar. Kind of reminds me of Icon's Love Scenario. Okay, this is not what I was expecting. Dude, who told Seolyeon to go for this concept? Jimin is rapping softly. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh my god. Here's the thing. This isn't too much of a departure for AOA. In fact, it's very AOA. The fun electronic dance beat, yeah, that's not a new concept for AOA. But the dark, mature style, I mean, they've done like sexier concepts, but this is sexy in a more darker, refined, mature, classier way. I think after that egotistic performance on Queendom, apparently that went trending in Korea too. We have to do like a more mature concept for AOA, a darker palette, and absolutely they nailed it. AOA has been one of those groups where they have put out some chart-topping bangers, like a Cat, Heart Attack. My God, Heart Attack was such a huge song. Heart Attack was so big that even my friends who didn't listen to K-pop but were Korean just by osmosis knew of the song because of how like big and viral that was. They do such like cute, sort of sexy, very overly bright poppy sounds. That's the general color of their soundscape. So to hear something that's a little bit more on the darker realm, that's kind of really cool. And this is only their second comeback after Choa left. They had Bingle Bangle before, and Bingle Bangle was just more typical AOA. That was the typical AOA sound. I think this is a great transformation. This is sort of signaling a new direction for AOA, and I really hope it does well for them. I think they also lost another member. Don't remember who it was, but I think they lost another member before doing Queendom and this comeback after Choa as well. Let's watch this again. I don't know what I'm going to be focusing more on, the music video or the music, but both are fantastic. So both visually, I already like all the matching shots. It starts with the shot behind them, following them, slowly pushing in, and they match it with all of the members. It's just aesthetically very pleasing. See, that scene is badass. Oh my god. She's got a vest on, like her look is a little bit more masculine. And then she's like, obviously like bandaging her hands like a boxer. Wow, the framing on that one shot was interesting, where they had her in just like the lower quadrant. You know, compared to most AOA music videos, this is actually focusing more on, like, I feel like, aesthetic. I mean, they always focus like on aesthetic visuals, but this feels a little bit more sort of like art pieces. Like every frame is a painting type of style, you know? There's a lot of like these glamour shots, but they're a little bit more cooler. Ooh. Looked like there was like a little speed ramping there. This part is so good. Jimin usually, like, she usually raps with like a little bit of intensity, a little bit of raspiness to her voice. To switch it up and actually add like a softness to her voice, oh my god. I don't say this often, but this music video, shot list wise, I'm digging it. There's a lot of just glamour shots in this music video, and I'm digging it. It's awesome. Ooh, did you see that? Oh, there it is again. So they're doing a lot of I'll talk about it after. It's a great transition, very kinetic. Oh my god. I freaking love this music video. I love this song. I can't help but kind of draw comparisons to a music video I just watched. I reacted to this before watching this. It was Hinapia's Drip, and they were going for a girl crush sort of mature sound. And one of my problems I had with that video is that the song and the video didn't have much of a symbiosis. I felt like the music video didn't properly reflect the color of the song. Whereas here, this absolutely does. This music video does a bang up job of bringing this song to life, because this song is a very energetic, very kinetic song. And I think what definitely makes this work is that the music video has a lot of movement to it, a lot of life and electricity to it. By that, I mean, it's when everything feels a lot more alive, everything's in motion, and when shots are connecting, especially with the shot list in editing, having those shots connect together, it definitely has a much more of a prolonged effect, mentally at least. So it feels like the shots going on longer than it actually is, and it has much more of a kinetic effect. Or like when they're shooting a gun, when they're pointing a gun, when they point a gun right at you, a lot of that has an effect of like invading different fields of depth, like the spatial awareness. And so it just feels a lot more like it's in your face without being too in your face. That's the thing about this music video. It's a lot cooler, and it's kind of like really tame in certain parts, but it just looks really epic. And the thing I wanted to talk about in the video that I said I would wait until after the video is their use of ramping. I think for one of the parts of the choreo is like a small little edit. They like sped it up real quick. And what speed ramping is basically there's moments when you fast forward in a video or when you go slow-mo, but speed ramping is when you are in real-time motion and in the same shot you suddenly go really fast or you suddenly go really slow. So you're ramping up the speed or you're ramping down the speed. And they definitely did that for several of the glamour shots here. And the glamour shots are the ones where, you know, where they're just looking at the camera, just going like, ooh, yeah, I'm beautiful. Just like they're not doing anything. They're not expressing anything. Like their faces are just like statue face, and they're just looking at you. And so you have the camera movement that does like a sweeping shot, and they'll like, let's say they'll flip, and then they'll flip their hair in real time. But then when they look at the camera, it'll go slow-mo, and like the hair slowly reveals them. There were certain shots in this music video that utilized that kind of slow-mo glamour speed ramping. So that looks really cool. Overall, I'm really excited about this music video. This was a great comeback for AOA. I don't know how it's doing for them chart-wise. I really hope it does well for them, because I would love to see more of this. It has been such a long time since we had a previous AOA comeback, and before that it was a long time too, but I really, really want to see more from AOA. I really hope that Queendom did a lot to boost their popularity more. It's been a very sad case. They had 2 members leave, and you know, they've just been struggling to kind of maintain the popularity they once had, and it's more of a comeback story. And I really, really like comeback stories, so I hope they do well. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Let me know what you thought about AOA's Come See Me in the comments down below. And once again, thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. If you guys want to get 2 months free, use the link in the description down below and learn a new skill today. Also, if you guys are a fan of AOA, I have actually been reacting to Queendom. We react to variety shows, drama, and other stuff on our Patreon. So go to patreon.com/formatherapy to check that out. However, if you guys don't want to support us monetarily, that's completely fine. Why don't you go ahead and hit like in the comments down below. Leave a comment while you're there. It helps us out a lot with YouTube's search algorithm. Go ahead and click subscribe. Be notified when we upload a new video by hitting that notification bell, and go ahead and check out all our new videos over here.